Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Wine and Chat again, finally. Woohoo! We finally made it back. Just in time for like the 2-month countdown. Nobody freak out. We are bringing back not just regular Wine and Chat, but we're bringing back vendor spotlight, but it's also a special one because they're also teachers for 2022 Florida. And we'll intro them just in a minute. But in the meantime, welcome everybody. What are y'all drinking on tonight? I feel like, it's been so long since I've done a Wine and Chat that I figured I'd go back to my roots and actually have wine for Wine and Chat because I haven't done that in a while. So wine in my So Magical stickered cup. Oh no, Dina says she's freaking out because we're 2 months away. We're all freaking out. Hi, Kathy. Oh, are you drinking wine too? Yum. Oh, and Cherish is moderating for us here tonight from the So Magical group, and she has got the Sonic Dr. Pepper. Is it like super powered? Oh, we got plain water. Oh, quick reminder, since it has been a little bit since we've been on here, if I only see Facebook user, you just have to click, if you would like to, in the top, it says streamyard.com/Facebook. Click that and you can give them permission so I can see your lovely face and name. You might have to click out of what you're watching and then get back in for it to work. But if not, then just tag your name at the end of it and I will know who we are talking to tonight. Ooh, Alex, you have coffee? You are all the way out in Cali though. So yeah, it's what, 4 o'clock there? 4 o'clock? Yeah, it's dark here. It's almost bedtime. Hello, welcome everybody. No wine tonight. Oh man, we got some din-dins. Dinner sounds good. All right. Y'all keep telling us what you're drinking on, where you're from, how's it going? And I'll go ahead and start introing our vendor teacher spotlight for the for tonight, which is Sara and Debbie from Salty Sews. And I'm gonna click them up. Are y'all ready? Did Debbie disappear? No, they're not ready. They said, haha, just kidding. You gotta wait 1 second. Of course, they're gonna be so dramatic and make this big entrance to come on, hence their name, Salty Sews. You know what I mean? So we'll give them a second. Let's see who else is on. Oh, we got Connie on tonight. Oh, Alex says it's 4 o'clock in Cali. I can do math. Let's see. Oh, Z's here. Hey, Z. And we've got Teresa. Can't get to the streamer I thought I had. Oh, yeah. It doesn't always work for everybody. That's okay. As long as we know who you are, just throw your name Teresa at the end if you want us to know. If not, you're more than welcome to still participate and comment and hang out with us. So, and just so y'all know, this is Salty Sews for second time back. I said it wrong. They're back on and they're making silly faces down at the bottom. So I'm going to pop them up now. But you're on mute, so you got to unmute yourselves. Meh?
Screen anymore. I just switched computers. My last one was a touch screen, so I was going to spend 5 minutes trying to touch that.
Well, good deal. I'm glad you finally made it back on. Oh, I can't hear myself.
Yay!
Good? We're good? Okay, great.
Good.
All right. Yay for technical difficulties. All right. Hey, how are y'all doing tonight?
Good.
What are you drinking, Debbie?
Coffee.
With the straw?
Spoiler alert. It's not coffee.
It's not.
Amaretto sour.
This is coffee.
Yours is
But
coffee?
I added amaretto, but it is officially coffee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's dark in color, right? It counts.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, I nice mugs, by the way.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Aren't they your mugs?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right. I was like, I feel like I saw them last year. Oh, somebody said you're drinking Irish coffee.
Yes, exactly. Precisely.
For her, Scottish. For me, Irish.
Or Jamaican. Have you ever had Jamaican coffee? That's really good too.
God, that coffee is good.
Oh, yeah.
The Blue Ridge Mountain coffee. Oh, it's the stuff, man.
Oh, goodness. All right. So,
Aren't the Blue Ridge Mountains in
Georgia?
Yeah.
yeah.
There's some kind of mountains in Jamaica.
Oh, no. Everybody's going to see how our This is how our
Yeah,
Saturday night
love it.
party's gonna end up going. Real quick.
Okay.
All right. So, what is Salty Sews?
Okay.
Tell us.
So obviously we're Salty Sews. Our focus is actually on teaching classes, which we do here locally in the Orlando area, technically the Oviedo area. We also clearly do them at expos as well and events. And eventually we plan on taking our show on the road, but we have to get 5 minutes of time to make that happen, and plan somewhere to go. We also offer a variety of sewing items, mostly focused on travel sewing, like things that you can put in your sewing kit that you want to have with you when you go to expos and events and stuff.
Yeah.
And we just have a bunch of random things, and we do not have brick and mortar. We almost went we came this close to going brick and mortar.
Oh no.
This close. And then we were like, let's wait till all the two big SMEs, this one and then the Texas one is done, and then we'll revisit that. So
yeah, one day.
That's SME. Oh, we also offer non-sewing things like mugs.
Also, I mean, I'm not sure how relevant this is, but I'm Sara, and that's Debbie.
Kind of figured the name said it,
but they don't know.
Yeah, but they weren't in order. Like, I think Debbie was here and Sara was there. It was opposite.
Didn't say Debbie and Sara from Salty Sews, respectively.
It wasn't in the right order. You were wrong.
So hi.
So now you see where the salty comes from. In
somebody has we have a secret admirer.
Yes.
Facebook user.
This is what I also said.
Two are my most favorite people, but we don't know who they
are.
Yes,
this is my wall of joy. When I'm sad, I just come and stare at fabric because I sure as hell don't sew with it.
I bet you I can find out. Look, sometimes I pull my phone up and I actually can see. Oh, it's Donna Roman.
That would have been one of my guesses.
Yeah. That was Donna. Here, I'm gonna put mine to the side.
I love Donna.
I can see comments now. Heather Lee says your back wall is so organized. Not sure my name's coming through. Yeah, it's not. And Lillian said, OMG about your wall. Yeah. I was wondering, that's why I asked whose house it was.
Oh. Yeah.
Mine's just as bad. It's just less customs. This is a little bougier than my situation.
I'm a huge fan of the customs.
Mm-hmm.
I like them a lot.
And y'all make some of your own customs as well.
Yes,
right?
we do.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna pull up your website then. Let's check that out.
Okay.
No, add to stream. There we go. Boom, found it. So this is their website. Cherish also dropped it in the comments, so it's clickable, but it's saltysews.com. And then you can go onto here. So walk me through your website. What should we pay attention to?
So what you're looking at right there is what most people come to our site for, which is our classes. And then we have the Oviedo class, and then we have the SME set up over there as well. So when it comes to Texas, that will also wind up landing in there. And then when you click on the Oviedo, you see the things that we offer. We actually work out of the Oviedo Mall currently. Our big class that we like to teach is Sergers Aren't Scary, because people are terrified of their sergers. And then tomorrow we're going to be teaching that beginner's knit dress class.
Oh yeah, super cute.
And then if you go up to the top, you see we have Don't Bother Going to Fabric, because we did close down our pre-order. But in shop, we have all the different things that we offer at this time. We have ready to sew kits that we offer right now. I think we only have the Ethel up right now, which is a purse that I have back there somewhere.
It's a class that we taught.
It's a class that we taught.
Really cool.
And a lot of people ask about it. It's a very quick sew.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great beginner bag. If you're interested in getting into bags and have never made one before, I highly, highly recommend starting with the Ethel, because it teaches you a lot of the basic skills, the starter skills with bags, and can give you the confidence to move to the next level involving things like zippers.
And this includes the pattern and everything in that kit.
Yes. It's actually a free pattern.
It's actually a free pattern.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a free pattern through Swoon. So this is it includes the pre-cut material, all the interfacing, all pre-interface, just ready to slap on your machine and sew.
Yep.
Nice.
Because we know that cutting is the worst part of sewing.
Don't do it at So Magical if we can help it.
Yes. And then we also have we have stickers, which we have more of those coming. Sewing notions, magnets, mugs.
These are my favorite. These are my favorite. Can you tell them the backstory on it though?
So that is what you look like halfway through most sewing projects where you're just ready to be done. So it's where our name came from, Salty Sews, which is how much salty language we tend to use in our sewing process. And it's just the exasperation personified in a sticker. But my daughter was the model for the artwork. And then I made a Sara. It's supposed to be me, but I haven't been that thin in a minute. So I made Sara I added her little nose ring and changed her hair and made Sarah's whole day.
You did. She put my little nose ring, a little choker, gave her brown hair. I was happy. Gave her purple fabric.
Purple fabric.
It's fantastic.
Got to mix it up.
Yes. Yep. Very on brand for Sara.
Yes. And then we have some new notions coming in that we're working on getting uploaded, but our focus for the last few weeks has been processing because we got all of our fabric in. So we've been processing that fabric and processing kits.
Right.
Because we have a lot
of people taking our classes here.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Only 2 months
away. And then those are we have a lot of snarky mugs. We have a couple more designs for those coming as well that I've come up with. So
yeah.
So we've also moved all of our excessively salty things into a
not safe for work
category.
Yeah, I'll leave that unclicked for now.
Right.
This is one of those.
At some point, we get monetized on YouTube. I don't want to get demonetized.
Right.
So yeah, no, but that's fun. I'll be clicking that later for sure.
Yes. Okay.
All right, cool. Anything else you wanted to show on the website?
I think that's really the main.
Do we want to talk about the mugs?
Oh yeah. So the mugs, the thing that we're asking is you can go online and order the mugs. Click it. You can go online and order the mugs and set it for shipping for pickup at SMAS. And we're asking that you do that if you have a mug that you want, this is the mug that I want. Because last year we had a lot of people come and they were like, oh man, I wanted that. And I wanted this mug in this size or this style. And we didn't have that available because they had been bought out. So if you pre-order, which is basically you just pay for the mug, we'll have it at our booth for you to just come and pick up. So you get guaranteed that the mug you want gets printed and is there for you. And
you're doing that only for the mugs, correct?
Actually, that's all we have left up. We did have some pre-cut kits for the Raglans and the Saharas. But right now we have that shut down until we know how much fabric we have left. If we have enough fabric once we're done processing kits, we might throw some more kits up as well. And it's just a matter of choosing the shipping option, local pickup. And that means you're going to pick it up at the Salty Sews booth. And there's going to be some more fun stuff coming there. I've got the glass tumbler that looks like a soda can is the best way I can describe it.
It's like a frosted.
It's like a frosted glass.
With a top.
Yeah. They're really popular right now on the TikToks.
On the
TikToks. TikTok's only for thirst traps for me. So, but I see those mugs every once in a while on there. So we'll have some of those as well. We'll have them up. So,
hey, Constance.
Hey,
Really
someone
super
else said
excited.
hi. Fran, hi,
Oh,
Fran.
hi, Fran.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people saying hi to y'all. But yes, everybody loves pickups at SME. That's like always a
Yes.
hit. So
So
and then
go ahead.
I was gonna say, so if you do end up putting the kits up though, the best way for them to see that and get notified is by following your Facebook group,
Yes.
Yes.
which is Salty Sews on Facebook.
Yes.
Okay, throwing that out there, plugging it in.
Yeah, if you haven't joined us, come join us.
It's not a ton going on right now.
Not a
because
ton going on
we're
because we're busy.
kind of buried in fabric, but
y'all typically post a picture after your classes and stuff like that. It's really cool to see what everybody makes in your class, and the fact that everybody kind of just like walks out with a really cool finished product.
And it's always a finished project, which is nice. And the other, like we said, if you join us, we might be coming somewhere near you, especially if you live anywhere near a beach. It's one of the things we have in mind is sewing by the beach, and there's another one that I can't remember that we want to do. But we'll get there. And
better message me, though. I want to know about these. I want to go to a beach.
Include me. We'll let you know.
Yes.
Yes, Teresa, we can see your name now. And she says she loves y'all's mugs.
Oh, thank you.
I made a dress because of them. That was Donna. And never
Donna.
thought that.
She's making another one this year.
Yay.
Switcher.
So Sarah is modeling the lovely hoodie that we're going to be teaching. So let's talk about, can we talk about the hoodie for just a minute? Because
what classes are you teaching?
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Look, I popped it up. I mean, you're sitting around here, but that's okay. Let's go talk about
We're going to be teaching this raglan hoodie with some modifications to the original pattern. Specifically, the hood is different. Neither one of us should have alcohol before these things. The hood is, we've modified the hood and we've modified the pockets. This hood, this raglan actually calls for a kangaroo pocket for this style, but that would require 2 machines, and we didn't want to make you bring 2 machines for one class. So you got to stand up. Boom.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you going to stand up and show us the pockets? Because we all need to see the pockets.
So they're side seam pockets. They are admittedly a little bit awkward because they're a little bit back, but you're just sticking your phone in it, so you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
There you go.
This is our favorite of our customs this year. It's the
Coming
Crafty
closer.
Chaos, and it's what most of our sewing rooms look like.
It's the photo on your website too.
Yes.
For SME class kits. Yes. It's one of my favorite. I'm definitely grabbing some.
So we will be including along with the kit in the pattern for this. If you're taking the class or you bought one of the kits, we will include the pattern piece for the modified hood. And the modified pockets.
Nice. That's pretty cool. So, and their kits, their classes are all like pre-cut out, ready to go. And then explain about the serger and the sewing machine's zigzag situation.
Yep. So if you have a serger, it is definitely preferred that you use a serger when you're working with knits. But if you don't have a serger and you just want to learn, do I care about working with knits? You can, some people are just trying to figure it out, man.
I mean, there's plenty of us that are just afraid to try the serger, but I think if they see the other people in class with sergers, they'll see it.
So, you can use as long as your sewing machine has a zigzag stitch, you can make it. It's just, do we have something that's got us right here?
Just got everything.
I knew that was going to happen.
Knew it was going to happen. This is the hoodie that I just made. Testing the pattern.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh. So when you sew with the serger, you just get a tighter bond there. Yeah. And you get extra backup for pop stitches, which is nice. And then of course the overlock to protect the fabric. But a zigzag will accomplish the same thing. We've had numerous people take these classes and survive them with zigzags, but we've also had a lot of people come into the class with a regular sewing machine, and by the time they were done with the class, they were ready to commit to a serger.
Yeah.
because we were able to show them, or like in this case, we were blessed to work with the sewing studio.
Mm-hmm.
And they're providing 20 sergers in our class for people who either couldn't bring a serger with them because they're traveling, or they want to try a serger before buying a serger.
Right.
And they're offering the use of some great sergers so that people can get a chance to get a feel of sewing with a serger. It is really, I swear, not as scary as people think it is.
It is not.
So much easier. And guess who will have those sergers for sale?
Sewing studio.
Sewing studio.
And because they're open boxed and they're technically used, they have a really great deals. And those are air threader sergers.
Yes.
So if anybody's afraid of threading the serger, that is gone as well. Like, it just makes it so much easier.
Yes, it really does. It's so they're such great sergers. Baby Lock.
Who is this?
That may or may not have happened.
That's Donna. Bribe Sarah with pizza. Apparently she'll finish it.
Can be bought. It's true.
Yes. But
they're brand new victories. They're Baby Lock victories.
Baby Lock victories,
Oh,
yes. And they are the deals that the sewing studio has are amazing for this event. I'm hoping to score myself a new sewing machine. So
heck yeah.
Things we don't need for 500, Alex.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda.
You don't like Ruby. You and Ruby fight all the time.
Ruby can stay in her hole down there.
She's got a problem with my Husqvarna.
Why? Vikings are cool too.
I know.
It sews by itself.
That's
You
like the
just
perfect
keep-
machine.
The first time I tried to use it, and that son of a gun started just sewing, and I was like, "What's happening?" Like, it was a whole thing. It was a whole. I'm like, "What? She doesn't do anything when I step on the pedal? No, there's buttons." I'm like, I can't.
Because the pedal wasn't plugged in.
I had no-
Oh.
That's the apple hanging in the background, by the way.
Oh, there you go. Air threading.
I like Bernina's too. One of my second serger was his
Yes.
a Bernina, or is it a?
It's a Bernina.
It's a Bernina. Okay.
And yes, Lillian, air threading is worth every penny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I've got an old Viking husky lock.
Yeah. At our last serger class, we had to help someone with the Sears and Roebuck
Where's June?
No.
serger. June.
June.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you
Oh,
said it. It's not scary. You can keep
Never gonna forgive her. Like, it was like, go underneath, go around the corner, come around the back of the machine to the I was like, never unthread this thing. I never
It
teach
was
that.
wild.
Literally, I
Time
tell
to
people
upgrade.
it always.
time
I
to
was
upgrade.
I was like, this is what you need to do. You need to go to sewing studio and you need to get rid of this thing because
I was like, take it. And in case you guys don't know, the sewing studio takes trade-ins. I swear we do not work for the sewing studio or get any commission, but we live there close enough time that we know all of this information. So,
and yes, Teresa, you should try again.
yeah. Oh my,
Come take a class with them.
come take a class. There are so many people who are like, I've had this serger in my closet for 6 years.
My mom
Yeah.
gave me this ancient Toyota serger. It's badass though. But I was like, no, and she called it an overlocker. And all my friends are like, oh, a serger. And I'm like, I don't know what this thing is. I have. And then I was finally like, it's the same thing. And then I was like, oh, cool. So I started to use it and I liked it. But then it was really finicky about threading. So I bought a brother.
That's actually how we met, was in a serger class.
Oh, that was when I upgraded the baby lock.
Yeah, when she upgraded to the baby lock, we
When I got
were
real
learning
wild.
all the stitches
Talking about bougie here.
we could do on the baby
Yeah.
lock, and we were the worst students to have in
I
class
can believe it.
ever.
Always.
I'm pretty sure
Unfortunately.
that's why what's her face left.
No, it's not.
Oh my gosh. Oh, come to Missouri.
No,
There's
not that lady. Laura
Oh
Lee.
no.
Oh, we can go to
Yeah,
Missouri.
I'll go to Missouri.
And there was a Colorado request as well, by the way.
Oh, I'll
Yeah,
definitely go to Colorado.
Good to
might not
know.
see much, but
Put your finger down.
But
Never gonna have a heart attack when I fly my gummies back.
Y'all are ridiculous.
loud. Okay.
So what's your other class you teach? You're going
Our
to be
other
teaching
class is going to be the Sahara. The Sahara.
Sahara?
Sahara.
So Debbie says Sahara. Like she likes to say it very like throaty, but it's
the
Sahara.
Like
So,
the
yes.
Saharan desert.
The Bella Sunshine Sahara. This year we're not doing the burrito. We're doing actually short sleeves.
Yeah.
Because while we love the technique, it's just so much. Like, we feel like people get a lot more use out of the dress when it has sleeves, because we're all grown ass women and we don't really wear sleeveless dresses all the time anymore.
However, if you have a desire to learn the burrito roll, we will be in the sewing room. Come to us and we can talk to you about it.
The So Magical Lounge.
Yes.
Yes.
And yes, whoever asked if we're going to Texas, yes, we are.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there it is. Found it. You going to Texas? Who is that? Oh, it was Donna. It was Donna.
Oh, yes, Donna.
I'll just follow y'all everywhere.
Come on, Donna. Donna's gonna be our groupie.
Listen, I think Marcy will
bring
find
Donna.
Oh, that was Sybil.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sybil.
I love the Sahara.
Sybil was in our class last year. Sybil can testify that even if you struggle in the class and you still need some help after, Salty Sews is there. We got you.
That's what the 24-hour lounge, the So Magical Lounge, is there for. It's to hang out, to chill, to party.
Yes.
Which we'll talk about next. And then damn it, I lost my train of thought. And to finish class.
Finish sewing and to sew.
And to finish sewing and crafting if you don't finish in class. So, and there's always a rotational teacher there.
And not this year, we're actually hoping that everybody will finish their Sahara in class. Yeah. We made some tactical errors in our teaching process last year.
And the learning curve.
The fact that we learned
some lessons.
We learned some lessons. We didn't pre-cut. We were like, let's teach them how to cut too.
Yep. Oh, that is not time conducive.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
We didn't know.
Oh, and there's one other thing that will be taught by Salty Sews, specifically Salty Debbie, is PDF patterns. How to use PDF patterns.
That's right. You're doing the presentation.
Yes.
And the on the stage in the vendor hall too.
It's on my to-do list to write that out. I might even talk about how to know what needle to use. What needle to use. What needle and thread to use.
What needle and thread to use. But so explain the PDF real quick. Is it just like how to print it out? Like how?
So what I intend on going through is, yes, how to print it out, but also how you understand what's happening in it. I'm kind of going to very quickly do a quick overview of the different pages where you look to see this is your cut chart. This is your size, your final size, just like a standard pattern, but also how you click it down to just print your size versus all of the sizes, how you figure out what pages to print, what pages not to print, so you're not wasting pages. And also, if you anticipate on this being a pattern you want to make many times, I'm going to talk about PDF plotting and having someone actually print it nicely for you so you don't have to tape 5 bajillion pieces of paper together if it's a big pattern.
I need to come for that portion of it.
There's a company online that I use consistently. His prices are great, and I literally just ordered 30 patterns from him 2 days ago, and it was already at my front door this afternoon.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it only cost me, I think it was $27.
Oh, dang.
So I felt like that was so much better use of my time.
Yes. Lillian, I want to say it's on Saturday we have you, isn't it?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's
Saturday towards the end of the day.
Late Saturday afternoon, like 4:30, something like that.
When Debbie's more awake.
Yes.
Yeah. The Raglan's going to be fun in the morning. um,
Yes.
oh yes, Kat is in the lounge full time. She's the rotational teacher I was talking about. Will each student receive a pattern for the Sahara?
Yes, if you've bought a kit, you get the pattern for the Sahara.
Yes. You'll get a code.
Same thing for the raglan.
You'll get a code to go to the website to download it. That'll make it free.
Yes, because again, even though we're using these, we're teaching this pattern, we want you to go and look at Bella Sunshine's patterns. She's got a ton of great stuff. Same thing as 4 out of 5, the raglan pattern. We don't want to just say, here's the pattern, and you never actually go look at the great offerings that they have, especially if you enjoy the sew. We chose
they both have lots of great patterns.
We chose these patterns because the way the pattern maker wrote the pattern is an easy pattern to follow.
Right.
Even without us.
Less distractions without us, honestly.
A lot less distractions.
But not as fun. It's not as fun.
And just if you're in our classes, just be aware we are incredibly salty with each other. We do still love each other.
We fight sometimes.
But we're like sisters that are still 10. That have access to higher level language.
Yes. Can you make the Sahara one size larger? One size larger from...
Yeah, clarify the question, I think, a little bit more, Janice. You mean from the max size or from what you put in to them? I would say probably best to send y'all a direct message.
Yeah, if you send us a direct message, I think I know what you're saying, but I don't want to go
down a road.
Yes. So our problem with the going up, the reason we stopped where we stopped was to ensure that our skirt cut would work. So anytime someone needed a size that was larger, typically they reach out to us and we determine how tall you are. Like for myself, because I'm tall, I need a that's it, girl. Samesies. So, but the skirt, as it gets bigger, it starts to reach max across the width of fabric. So then you have to wind up putting a panel in to go up, unless we determine that you are, because the pattern's made for 5'7", but with like 5'5", somewhere in there. Last year we had a lot of people who needed to go up, but they were in the 5'4", 5'3" range. So we were like, we can make it work.
Yeah, we could squeeze it out by making the skirt a little bit shorter. But once you get past a certain size, it changes the construction of the skirt. So it's not in line with you know what I mean? You'd be off path with the rest of the class, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That makes sense.
But the pattern does go up all the way to 30, I want to say. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the pattern does go up. It just doesn't fit into the class parameters because we don't have enough time to individually focus on that particular skirt construction with a few people.
But if you want it, like I said, with the size 24, reach out to us because that is not so high up that it's impossible. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can tell you if you can finagle it to be within the width of fabric and just need 2 pieces of skirt.
Makes sense.
And Lily, in 5 out of 4, that's the pattern company that designed the pattern for the hoodie. That's the name of the pattern company. They're called 5 out of 4.
Yeah.
This is the Annabeth. Yeah.
Is it Annabeth or Annabelle?
It's Annabeth.
I think I wrote Annabelle.
You probably did.
Lisa says y'all are awesome teachers.
Thank you,
Lisa.
We taught Lisa how to sew her first pair of pants.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so I think that was all your classes. Mm-hmm. And so I think the last thing was...
Oh, do we want to sneak what we might be doing at Texas, or are we going to hold off on that?
You can sneak if you want, because I think people will be really excited if they know at least one of them.
So this is upside down. This beautiful fabric is an athletic for us to do a running skirt class in Texas.
Oh man.
So we are still demoing patterns. on trying to decide which one we want to teach. We have taught one already here in the Oviedo area, and we did enjoy the pattern. It's a nice pattern, and quite honestly, almost all the running skirts are kind of the same pattern. But
You can only alter it so much.
There's subtle differences, specifically when you get up into the larger sizes, in how well they fit versus don't fit, depending on how they geared.
Some of them are geared just towards particular body types, where we try to find patterns that are geared towards all body types. So anyone can take the class, make the item, and feel good.
Yes. Yeah.
Where some of them are just kind of...
I put it on and I was like, I don't think they accounted for this much
junk in the trunk.
Yes.
I bought one from that Halara that keeps popping up on everybody's news feed.
Mm-hmm. It was hilarious to watch her.
Situation.
Hilarious to watch her put this on. Because she was in my
photos. I need photos.
She's like, I'm putting this on now.
Nope, I need photos.
Make your She's like, they didn't hem this. I'm like, we don't hem. What are you talking about? Shh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, and just again, as a precursor, in the Sahara class, I don't know why in the Sahara class, we will not get to hemming the bottom of the skirt, but it is cotton lycra, and cotton lycra does not have to be hemmed. But we will show you options that you have to quickly hem it, either with a rolled hem or a standard hem, or you can leave it as is, which is what I do with 98% of my Saharas.
I think anytime I use like a non-fraying knit, it does not.
9 times out of 10, unless I want to do something fancy, like a lettuce hem or like something.
Ew.
Ew.
Sorry, that was gut reaction. Oh, a lettuce hem. Oh no.
Yeah, I do the lettuce edged for my granddaughter's dresses, but not for moi. It takes too long.
Yeah, it's like
and that's why that's the only reason we wouldn't be doing it. Yes, or again, bring pizza to Sarah.
Right.
But we in
our
defense,
chocolate.
yes, in our defense, with the pizza for Donna.
That was a good one, Dee.
The pizza with Donna, we did make her do a little bit on her own, so that she learned the skill. Yes. And then we were like, please move, because everybody's drinking. This is an expensive machine, and we're going to go ahead and take over this process.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Fran says a rally is close to the one that she makes, but I also know Fran's as a self-drafted running skirt, but everybody was bugging her about, can you teach it? Like, tell me where you got the pattern. This is amazing. And so I'm glad we're getting a class out there.
Yep. So the rally is the one that we taught most recently, but we want to try the green. What did we do? Rad.
Yeah, we did the rad. We did the rad pattern.
They all start with RA. And they become the same thing to me.
So we've got a few on the
but we're looking at we're looking at the green style.
Yeah, just the
rally. Yeah.
The rally. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Listen.
But for Texas, we're talking about having a running skirt class with
yes,
which is wonderful. I love it.
I'm gonna go off camera now.
Okay. Yes. So for Florida, y'all are sponsoring the Saturday night party. So tell us about the newly themed Saturday night party for this year.
Okay, hold
Oh
on.
no!
Sarah saying nothing. Everybody just listen to Debbie at this point.
Like, it's like so totally gonna be cool. Like, we are like so totally gonna have a sit over. So like, if you like want to wear your rad PJs, you are more than welcome to. Nobody will like think like harshly on you about it. But if you want to be tubular and dress up like in your best 80s, like throwing a scrunchie and your side pony, like Sarah right here, just like that, just tease that shit a little. You can like totally do that. We
she can't keep it going, can you?
We will like totally be having a best dressed for the 80s prize, and we're gonna have like some trivia. Our trivia is like not all solely gonna be like 80s, but like, you know, like some other tubular stuff. Like we're gonna have some crimp tear. Yes. Oh, that's not from me.
I'm gonna go find my crimp.
Never.
It's got to be somewhere.
I'm wearing
So-
I'm wearing
So like for surezies, oh, most important thing about this party is it is hosted by Salty Sews. So like we love your kiddos and all, like they're totally tubular and stuff, but we highly do not recommend that they attend because like last year was a bad scene for some children's and we just don't recommend that. Also, like do not harsh anybody's buzz and be like totally cool and don't narc us out. And if you want to bring adulted beverages, bring them in a cup that does not look like it's an adulted beverage. Like, you know, a whole bottle of wine fits in a Yeti. Just saying.
Or in here.
Yes. Oh, and like if you didn't know, like Chick-fil-A's lemonade makes the best sour mix in the history of sour mix. Like I will never buy sour mix again. I solely buy Chick-fil-A lemonade, like totally. Okay. So so we'll have sewing trivia, 80s trivia, and some So Magical trivia. So focus on that ish too.
and
Okay.
we're gonna have some pre-cut make and take
Yes.
kits to
Yeah.
go with you for you to
So
take.
like,
that are-
totally
So,
working on them.
Bring your machine and sew if you want, or craft.
Or take it and sew it later. But like
Yeah.
also just know that get there early because there's only going to be a limited supply of the salty ones.
Okay,
They
Anne
match my
Marie,
cup.
you officially need to bail in your in-laws. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Or bring them. That would work too. But pretend you're sick. 'Cause that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna be sick on November 5th.
Also know that the more I drink,
Shoulder
like, the
pads,
more I
too.
like go into like stoner dude from the 80s instead of like Valley Girl. So
Fast Times at Ridgemont
I'm
High.
like totally for sure can go like both ways. It's gnarly.
I've perfected the art of being embarrassed for other people, and I'm there right now.
I don't
live
understand.
there.
I just need y'all to know I've been with this woman after she's been drinking alcohol and like my acting like a Valley Girl ain't got shit on what she has done to me. Not even close.
Oh my god. It's gonna be really fun, but I want to see a competition of who can beat Debbie in her Valley Girl voice. I think
Yeah,
that's its own
there's
competition.
it's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah. So I will reiterate one rule, which is per Gaylord, I cannot allow or condone anybody to bring their own adult beverages. However, what I don't know doesn't hurt me. 'Cause I might
Gaylord doesn't know. It won't hurt.
I
So
might have-
basically it's
Right.
high school dance rules, man.
Yes.
Spike the punch and be cool.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes. Technically same goes with food, but again, what nobody knows doesn't hurt them. And so yeah, it's like sewing projects, hang out, totally fun time. And I think there's a couple things that are going on during it too.
Yes, I think the lens
Oh yeah, the
lens
lens handmade.
exchange is going to be happening, but
Mhm.
it's going to be happening in the same
Yeah, in the same area.
area.
Yeah. So it's gonna be
I
just
don't
like
think you got to miss one to do the other.
heck no. It's just gonna
No,
be
unless your name's
bigger.
Lisa and you're like
She
in the
wanted to
class
do
at that time.
That's okay. I mean, trust me, people were at the party until like what, midnight, 1 a.m. last
Yeah,
time.
we were there till 1
Yeah.
last year, so
Yeah. I mean,
highly
I
doubt
was,
that's gonna change.
yeah, I left doing some work in another room and I walked by at probably 2 a.m. and people are still there. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, and everybody's onesie situations got very interesting. I was impressed how people tied it so they could get to the floor. So no, don't wear a based onesie, because even though I begged them to crank down the air and they tried to crank it down as much as it can get warm with the amount of people in these rooms. It's a bigger room. They're bigger rooms, but
Yes, which is why I was anti onesie.
oh, apparently it's my fault because I oversold her class, so we had to add another one. So you all can blame me why Lisa's not there for the beginning part of it. You can come right afterwards. You just gotta
Come right after, girl. We'll have some
They'll
booze.
be there.
chop
We'll
on that
have
class.
some
You're gonna do like a speed dog collar.
Speed dog color.
Where will the punch bowl reside? In which room?
I know not of what you speak, Lillian.
A punch bowl.
What punch bowl?
Oh, this is a good point too. We're not in the general public area this year either.
Yes.
We're in the convention center
helpful.
area. So
The-
Gaylord won't come and say, "Hey, what is this party that you're throwing?" I'm like, "Oh, it's not like really a party." They're like, "Okay, but we can't have like it
Hanging
too
out.
loud because there's rooms right above your rooms because we were in the atrium." I'm like, "No, it'll be okay. It'll be fine. It's just a bunch of ladies sewing. I mean, everybody's quiet enough."
Yeah, so we'll totally have machines there. So it looks like we got our.
Yeah, we're just having a big sewing sleepover party
We're just sewing
and dressed
along.
like we're
It's like the all night skates that you used to have in the 80s that y'all don't remember.
I mean, I went to them, but I was 7. So
I was selling tickets.
yeah.
I legitimately was selling tickets to get out of the all night skate. I knew a back door. $15. I'd let you out. Mom and Dad would never know.
Wow. I will make no comment about the 80s.
For me.
Mastermind is the word you're looking for.
Mastermind. Oh my gosh. You know, anybody would just say,
Just sleep in the party room.
please don't sleep in the party room. Y'all are really going to get me in trouble. They're going to be like, what are you doing? No, I promise.
Lisa, you don't ask for permission. You ask for forgiveness.
Yeah.
Rule number 1.
Just a bunch of ladies sewing.
Oh, that would be a great party theme. So glow.
Oh, Lindsay's on. She's watching on YouTube and commenting on Facebook.
Hey, Lindsay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that was like. Now you got me wanting to say like crap.
Oh my god! Like
oh my gosh. So like, is that all? Is that all?
You guys just talk.
We have one more thing.
One more thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. One more thing.
Would you like to do the honors?
Uh-oh.
You're just on a roll.
Go ahead.
Oh, you butter. We're debuting a pattern.
What?
As a name.
I didn't know this. You're surprising me right now. Wait, what?
It literally just happened. It's magic.
Okay.
So this
It's so cute.
is what we have named
The Clippy Zippy.
No, where did I see this?
Nowhere, girl.
No, I didn't. Okay, sorry. Oh no, never mind. I'm thinking of something.
You saw my other thing.
So
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
it's a little pouchy poucherson to hold your clippies.
All the sparkly clippies that you get in your welcome bag this year. Oh.
So what's nice is it sets when you sit it stays open. So you can reach in, get clips.
That's so
and
neat.
again, like we said at the beginning, we're a travel jammy.
Mm-hmm.
So this is great for your sewing bag. So then you just clip this to the top and you always have your little clippies with you.
That is amazing.
And it's a awesome scrap buster.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And even better, we will have pre-cut, pre-interfaced, ready to sew kits so that if you get too drunk and you don't get to sew anything else that's so magical and you got to go home and your at-home person is going to be like, so what the hell did you sew? You'll be like, I sewed a clippy zip.
Y'all really like your name, don't you? I did not think that was going to get through the Debbie filter. I was like, can we name it the Clippy Zippy? And she was like, I'm like, there are worse pattern names out there. And then I didn't bring it up for like 3 days. And then I said something and I was like, oh, so we're really naming it the Clippy Zippy? And she was like, I guess.
So we have another pattern that we are, yes, this staying open will be awesome.
Yes, it's nice little
grabby. And it's obviously, you can make it bigger if you wanted. You can just upsize the pattern. But we made it so that it could print to one sheet of paper. We had a couple goals when we came up with it.
Yes.
And then we might, if the gods of time are in our favor, we might have one other pattern available that is also
gods of time hate us.
Yes,
idea.
that is a great idea.
So, yes. This is a 2023 project right here. So it's in works. We're working on it. It won't be 22, but 23. We heard the screams and cries for help.
The screams. And Constance, we don't know yet.
We're in the midst of
2
determining
months.
exactly what's coming with it, etc.
But
So
it'll be
it's
worth
it's
it.
in discussions.
Whatever
We
it
got
is.
2 months. Yeah. It'd be great. I love it though. It's so exciting.
It's just adorable.
And you can also do it in vinyl too. We're gonna have some vinyl kits too that you can
Ooh.
use it.
It's
So.
lined. Is it lined?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah.
We do
Lined,
nothing
all
on
the
them.
seams enclosed.
I mean,
It doesn't. We
wanna do it
created
like
this because, and we will have it in Texas as well, Evelyn. We created this because there are some things that are similar to this, but there's weird sewing that has to be done to make it happen that Debbie doesn't do. So I'm like, we got to come up with something that doesn't require me to do all that
mumbo jumbo.
stuff.
And so
Yeah.
the Clippy Zippy was born.
And so the Clippy Zippy was.
And this is literally like a 5-minute sew.
I love
For
it.
me. 10 for Debbie.
15.
Close enough.
All right, we're just dominating.
Yeah.
Poor Kayla.
I know.
I love
Yeah.
it. No, I'm here for it. Well, I've got a ton more stuff to talk about, but you know, I'm here for this.
People don't want to listen to us jibber jabber.
It's just what happens when we get together. And-
Yes, it is.
Lisa, me and you, my friend. Me and you.
Oh, Lisa says 20 minutes sew for her. That's okay. That's okay. We all sew at our own pace.
Yeah, me and Sarah sew at very different speeds. Very.
Ooh, clear vinyl.
Yes. With Lauren's beautiful glitter clips. Yes.
I'm here for it. That was wonderful. I haven't heard that noise out of you yet, Debbie.
The further I get into my cups over here.
Cups. There's more than one. Oh goodness. Oh, Lillian asked twice already. Any other SME Florida exclusives that you're gonna pop out on us? Apparently.
So,
I mean, we have a handful of things that we're debuting.
yes, debuting is the
SME?
better word for us.
Okay.
They're not going to be exclusive to SME, but they will be launched at SME. If that is.
So we have, because we are both goddesses of darkness,
I'm a creature of the night.
creatures of the night.
But I go to bed at 10:30.
I am not a day walker. The red hair says so. So while everybody is in love with rainbow, and we love rainbow too. Don't get us wrong. I have a crap ton of rainbow stuff all over the room. But we had to come out, we had to go matte black.
Mm.
So we will have our matte black
Ooh, tweezies.
matte black tweezies. And these are great because they open with a pinch and they close super tight for grabbing threads and pulling. Matte black forceps.
Nice.
If you have never used forceps to sew with, you're missing out on life, folks.
Especially for birth and bags.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon claws.
Not just birthing bags, but like if you're sewing with a bunch of layers around a curve,
Mm-hmm.
you just clip it closed and have that help you pull it, and it holds it together amazingly.
Oh,
And then these adorable little baby embroidery scissors.
oh, those are super cute.
So matte black is my jam.
Same.
So we'll have rainbow too, because we know rainbow is for the masses. But for those of you who are night folks like
Dark
us,
gothy souls.
dark gothy souls, if you want to channel your inner Robert Smith from The Cure, or whoever she channels, I don't know, because I think The Cure was before your time, before your time.
Mm-hmm.
They were the gods. They were the originals. 9 Inch Nails. I'm going to see them in a few weeks. I'm pretty excited.
Really?
Going to Kentucky.
Jelly.
She's not taking me, but I'm taking her to see Stevie Nicks in California.
Her and my daughter could not
What?
have hinted harder that they wanted to attend.
My Chemical
But I'm
Romance.
going with my smut book club. Neither one of them reads smut, so
Yeah.
Can't be in on that.
I'll hang out with you.
Wait. Oh, I wish I had my picture. I just made a channeling my inner Stevie sticker that I might bring a few for my sewing machine. I might bring a few to the expo.
Mm-hmm.
She said Stevie's in house. And
yeah, Stevie's amazing.
All right, we'll let you. Any other questions, Kayla?
I don't think so. Does anybody else have more questions for Debbie and Sarah? And by the way, I was right. Debbie's name is next to Sarah, and Sarah's name is next to Debbie.
Oh,
see,
that's
but
right.
when you're looking at it, no, it's Debbie, Sarah. Who dat? Debbie.
This is wonderful. I love y'all. All right, so I don't even know how to get off with y'all right now. If you want to hang out with us, you're more than welcome to, but I'm going to drop you down. And I'm going to keep talking about some other stuff.
We're going to argue a little. Just be prepared for that.
Okay, that's fine. Nobody will hear you. I'll just see you being silly down on the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Give me an S.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
That was a great one. I haven't laughed that hard in a while. Okay, so I have some other SME information and stuff I was going to share with y'all if you want to hang out with me further. Yes, info. Yeah, Lisa, it was a hoot. That was so funny. Okay, so real quick, if y'all haven't seen my post, we're getting ready to hit. We're literally 100 people away from 6K. That snuck up on me on the Facebook group. And so I put a post on there. Go comment on what you think we should give away. I see the trend is a VIP ticket to a SME for 23. I like that idea, but I'm also curious what else we can come up with. So because we are on YouTube, please subscribe to us on YouTube. We do post our videos and things there, but we are only 300-ish people away from hitting 1,000 there, and we want to do a big giveaway when we hit 1,000 finally in YouTube land. So when you watch all our videos and stuff like that, if you're watching them and it takes you over to YouTube, just hit a little likey button and a little subscribey button, and yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, subscribe. Oh, and yeah, you can watch Wine and Chats from YouTube as well, and you can rewatch them. They're really easy to search for on YouTube compared to trying to find them down in the entire list of the Facebook group. So just FYI. Okay, and if y'all haven't seen, Tennessee tickets drop starting tomorrow for the Patreon people. So it's the top 2 tiers of Patreon. Tomorrow, get first dibs on Tennessee tickets. Sorry, somebody told me that and I can't get it out of my head now. But So Magical Tennessee is going to be in Nashville, June 30th through July 2nd at Gaylord Opryland. If you haven't been there and you thought Gaylord Palms was big, no. Gaylord Opryland is massive, but it's really, really cool. It's got a built-in water park, which we get discounted tickets to as part of our group. And there's just so much to see and do there. So Tennessee drops tomorrow. I believe I have it at 5 p.m. tomorrow for the top 2 Patreon tiers. So if you're in Patreon, you'll get, yep, there is the product link. If you are in the Patreon top 2 tiers, you will get a message through Patreon, and most of y'all get the emails when you get your Patreon post through from me. Oh yes, it's 5 p.m. Eastern time. Let me rephrase that. I appreciate that, Kathy. It is 5 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, but y'all will get a message with a password so you can go in. On Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern time, you will get the next 2 tiers will get their password. The top 2 tiers, if you missed out on Saturday, you can join in on Sunday. I mean, your password will just change over essentially. And then on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it will open up to the public and anybody can grab tickets at that point. Yes, Gaylord Opryland does have boat rides through the hotel, and I can say it was really neat. We learned a lot of history about the hotel, and it was just really cool. There's like a water fountain that twice a day or something towards the evening. It does this crazy like water show to music. I don't know. There's a spa, so y'all can go get massages and go get pedicures and stuff. I can highly suggest that. I've done that there. There's a lot to see and do there, but that is going to be there. We already have 10 signed vendors, I believe, or right under 10 signed vendors that we're going to start announcing here in the next week or so. And yeah, I got lost there too. It is a massive hotel. Highly suggest getting a map. Cool thing about Gaylord Opryland, the boards where you can like, all the Gaylords have it, but they have these boards where you can click, oh, I want to go here. And I even had Luke film a video with me on this, so I could show that my 8-year-old could manage this board and figure out where to go. But the cool part at Gaylord Opryland, you could hit print and it prints out the little instructions, and you can follow the instructions on where you got to go in the hotel to get to the next location. But yeah, so there's lots to see and do. Over 10 vendors. The teacher applications are open for Gaylord Opryland for Tennessee, and obviously the vendor application is open. The teacher application will stay open until end of November. So if anybody wants to join in there, we're super happy. We've already got a ton of great teachers who have applied. He's 8. Of course, he can figure it out. You'd be surprised. Just saying. But that is So Magical Tennessee. Tickets drop starting tomorrow for Patreon. And if you want more information on Patreon, this is the link to our Patreon group. You can go on there and click and understand what the different categories of Patreon are, what's included, how it works. You can join like today and tomorrow and still get in those groups, and you just have to stay in them for the allotted amount of time after you get that benefit. And that's all explained in the tiers and everything like that, if you just go through and read it all. Plus, if you're in Patreon, you also get to participate in our monthly Zoom calls, which are a hoot and a half. And the next one is on September 27th. It's always on a Tuesday night, or let me rephrase it. It's typically on a Tuesday night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we go sometimes until 1 in the morning. So people come and go as time allows. And thank you, Cherish. That's linked in the comments if you want to click on that. And you can join us. It's a lot of fun. But what happens in Patreon stays in Patreon. So, but there's a reason why all the tiers are named what they're named. And if you join, you'll find out even more. It's great. My mom got lost in Gaylord Opryland, and we found her in one of the bars drinking with some random German sports team. That is wonderful. That doesn't surprise me. There's a lot of really good bars and food places in there. The Jack Daniel's restaurant is by far my favorite one to just like, it's open. I'm going to eat there. Oh my gosh, the rolls. Oh, I'm so hungry. Oh man, you missed us, Matt and Brittany. That's okay. All these are pre-recorded and you can hang out. I highly suggest watching this from the beginning because Sarah and Debbie were a freaking hoot. So I will say the first 48 minutes of Wine and Chat tonight was with Salty Sews. So, but it's really funny. Highly suggest watching it. I'm just not getting to updates. All right. So Magical at Sea is officially sold out. I will say that, but there's another one in works. I will give that sneak peek. I won't give the dates or ships or anything like that just yet because we're still finalizing all those fun details. But if you're in the So Magical at Sea and you're signed up for it, please make sure you're in the So Magical at Sea Facebook group because we give most of our updates through there, and it's really easy to talk to y'all in there versus sending emails and things like that because emails get lost all the time. But we just announced some of our classes. We're getting ready to sign up for our cabin rooms. There's just lots of fun things going on there. So highly suggest going over there and joining that group. or send me a message and I will give you the link to the group, or you can message Cherish as well. And we'll give you the link, and then you just request, and we can get you approved. The next one is So Magical. We're working backwards here, if you can't tell. So Magical in Texas, which is in Dallas-Fort Worth area at the Gaylord Texan, February 17th and 19th. If you didn't see my recent post, if anybody's a bag maker, this is the one you're going to really want to come to. We just signed Sunny Sewing Machines. They're going to have a classroom filled with industrial machines. The current lineup of teachers that we're talking to right now to teach classes in that room is amazing. I'm super stoked about it. But that means industrial machines that you get to use in a classroom setting. So it's a safe space. You get to learn and you get to make some really, really cool things on those machines. They're both Juki and Thor brand, which I highly suggest because while I love my Juki, I've sewn on the Thors at Sunny, and they are equally amazing and slightly cheaper. So if anybody's trying to go really budget conscious, highly suggest checking them out. This is their website, and they're also going to have a booth. They're going to have a booth, and they're going to bring some other really cool industrial machines, not just straight stitch machines. So if you're a clothing maker or do anything other than bag making, they're going to have a booth, and they're going to be industrial based machines. So definitely check them out. And if you're going to be out in the area, in the Dallas area, go check out their store, because they also have a ton of thread. I think it's Amon, and there's another brand. But really great thread. And they have embroidery weight. They have, I think, embroidery. And they have several levels of industrial weight thread. And I want to say they have something else, but I'm blanking. But you can check that out on their website as well. And yes, they do ship. Yes, lots of color. Yes, so industrial machines in a classroom. I'm super stoked about it. So that's happening at Texas. The Texas and the Florida vendor pages have been updated and reloaded. There are some vendors that are currently pending right now that we think are going to get added here in the next couple weeks. So keep an eye on it. We're still adding. There's a few more, I think, for Florida potentially, but Texas has quite a few more vendors that are in work and getting added. And some of them have already been added to the site. We just haven't announced them on social media. So getting back in the swing of things there for that. And somebody asked about earlier, when are we doing classes for Texas? So right now we're in the process of working with our teachers to come up with all the classes. We're hoping by the end of this month that we will start making announcements on what the class types are, what they're going to be, and then having all the class information out in the October timeframe. And then probably signups are going to fall after So Magical Florida. So towards the end of November, most likely. Don't hold me to these dates. These are these are potential dates, but these are our goals that we want to strive for and getting those out. So that is, I think, everything for Texas as of right now. So we are officially done taking teachers for Texas, and but we are still taking vendors. We will take vendors up until about a month and a half ish before each expo. Yes, lots going on. And then now let's talk about Florida. So there's a couple questions I've been getting kind of consistently over the past couple weeks that I just want to address real quick. And I'll answer this one real quick because I saw Sandy pop it up. Are there any more rooms available? We're asking Gaylord literally every week if there's more rooms. I just got the answer back this morning that there, again, are still no rooms. It is Run Disney weekend, and I think there's something else going on in town. So there's a very low chance that we're going to get any additional rooms at our discounted room block. If we do, it will be like a couple weeks prior. And that's if. There are other hotels in the area that are available, lots of Airbnbs. I do not give out personal suggestions that we are not contracted with, just because I don't want to ever steer anybody wrong with a company or location I can't go yell at for you. So I highly suggest go look on the Facebook group. There's quite a few people who've asked, like, where are other people staying? And there's also at the top, there's a pinned post. You might have to scroll a little bit because we have quite a few up right now, but there's a post on people looking for roommates who have rooms, or people who looking for roommates that don't have a room yet. So highly suggest commenting in there or going through there as you feel comfortable. But as of right now, we do not have any additional. I think the only rooms we have available right now are Sunday night rooms. So if you're looking to add Sunday night, you can, or you just want to stay the night for one night. But that's there. How about goal times for Tennis Me class announcements? So we have the teacher applications for Tennis Me open until end of November. So it most likely will have class announcements in December timeframe with through January, with signups probably end of January, early February. And so we'll look at about that time frame for classes for Tennessee. Oh, Lisa's giving a suggestion here. She would know. She's a very good resource when it comes to nice, clean locations. And so she said Courtyard on Palm Parkway. And Courtyards are a Marriott hotel still. So if you're hoping to get Marriott points, which Gaylord, all the Gaylords are owned by Marriott, or they're in the umbrella. So if you're hoping to get your Marriott Bonvoy points, you can do that at a Courtyard. I'm a fan of Courtyards. I stayed at one in Atlanta recently, and they're nice. But every location's different. I want an industrial machine. Then you should come to Texas. Definitely check them out. They will ship, and their customer service is amazing at Sunny. Will this live be on YouTube? If you mean YouTube. Oh yeah, you did say YouTube. There you go. Yes, this live is currently on Facebook and YouTube. And as soon as it's done, they do get loaded up. If you just go onto our channel that Cherish commented up in the comments earlier, you can go over to, we have like we have our regular videos, and then there's a section that says lives, and you can click that and you can just see this one is episode 52. And I mean, it's easy to find because it's Vendor Spotlight with Salty Sews. You can't forget that. Here you go. Here's the link if you're on YouTube right now. And then here's the link if you're on Facebook. So you can click that and it'll take you on over there. You can subscribe. Another question everybody was asking was machine rentals. I did tag this into the announcements, but machine rental form did open up. We're doing on a first come first served basis. As of right now, we are not close to running out of machines, so we're okay. And so that is open, that is live. Please, if you're going to fill that out, there is an option to select that you want to rent it by the class, by the day, or by the weekend. If you pick by the day, but then go to the next section, which says, if you're renting by the class, select your classes. I don't know which one you actually want to do. I don't know if you want to do multiple classes or if you want to rent by the day, but you're using it for those classes. So please just select by the class if you're only doing it by the class, or if you're doing it by the day, don't go to the next section. I will know you're going to use it for the whole day. So just keep that in mind when you're filling that out. It is a fairly simple form, and it gets sent over, and we're not sending out the responses right away. As we're going and getting those in, we're filling in the sheet, making sure we're good to go. We're not going to run out of machines. When we get to the point of seeing that we're going to run out of machines, we'll take down the form so that everybody's kind of aware that we kind of hit our limit there. So that is live. It is tagged in the announcements, but you can also find it. I'll show y'all real quick. I'm going to pull up the website so I can show y'all where it's located. It's under the Florida section. Most everything's really easy to find nowadays. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah. Oh, here, let me drop this down. You can go here to the Florida section. As you can see, there's a lot of things on here right now. But if you go here where it says machine rental form, Florida SME 22, if you click that, it takes you here. This explains to you how the process works, what machines we have available for you to rent, what is included in that rental, and the different cost breakdowns. You're going to scroll down here. Do you want it by the day or class or weekend? Don't know why it formatted this way. Good to see. Guess it makes it cool to look at. I don't know. But these are in alphabetical order. Please make sure if, there's 2 dog collar classes, you select the right one that you're in Friday or Saturday. For the Love of Change has a couple, Gallivant, so on and so forth. So you can go down here and select what classes. And then if you have any comments, concerns, whatever, you can pop that in there and we'll see it as well. So that is, there you go. That's how that works. Anybody got questions on those? Hello, Valinda. Oh, there's a homecoming game. Jade said she's coming down. Oh, Jade from Heartwood and Hyde's coming, Kathy? She's coming to Florida too, by the way. Heartwood and Hyde and Bad Stitches Co. are in a booth together this year, so I'm very excited. They've both been coming out with amazing products. We have very, very diverse vendor hall this year, so I'm very excited to see who's going to come tag along to Texas with us as well. Oh, she just said it. Wait, did I miss it? Or did she say it somewhere else? What am I missing, Kathy? Tell me more. Another one that we've been getting a lot of questions about, and this goes for all the Sew Magical Expos because we are at Gaylord's for all 3 of them. The parking passes are half off the current price during the event. So those prices can fluctuate. So that's why we don't say, oh, it's exactly this price. It can fluctuate. It has happened before where it's gone up $1. I don't think I've ever seen it go down, but if we get lucky, we get lucky. So if you're not staying in a room at Gaylord, then you need to pick up a card from the Sew Magical Expo check-in desk. So when you come to check in for the day or whenever you come get your stuff, ask for your parking pass because we don't know who's staying the night or who's parking. Ask for the card. We will give it to you. And you do not get in and out access. You only get in access. So if you leave, you have to pay. If you come back that same day and leave again, you have to pay again. That is just how Gaylord works. We have no control over that, but we negotiate at least a half off discount for y'all. So you get your passes at the check-in desk. Just keep that in mind. And that's for all Gaylord, or that's for all Sew Magical Expo events. And I think that's all I wanted to say on parking passes. But, oh, she's live on Facebook. Oh, my gosh. Kathy's multitasking and watching 2 lives at once. That's very impressive, ma'am. Oh, it's pouring in Tampa, too. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's been raining everywhere. I'm actually fortunate it's not raining here right now. The other information I wanted to drop was maps, room layouts, and more will come out about 1 week prior to Sew Magical for Florida. And because I got a couple questions like where in the convention center, who's in what vendor hall, all that, that will all come out right beforehand. We're working very hard to get all those layouts finalized and show everybody, and we're very excited. So that will all come out about 1 week prior. So we'll post about it. It'll be everywhere. It'll be on the website, and everybody will get a physical program. They'll be available when you check in. So you can get your physical program, and all that will be in it as well. The layouts, the vendors. And another thing, if y'all don't know, we have a vendor scavenger hunt where in the programs, we're doing a little bit differently this year compared to last year. In the programs, we have a section where all the vendors are listed, and the vendors will be giving stamps as almost like a passport. Think like a Disney passport. And if you go around to all of them, plus if you do maybe 1 or 2 more activities that we're going to put into the instructions of the scavenger hunt, you'll be entered to win a big prize. So we're super excited about that. We did want to do the ribbons again, but it got really big, really quick. We have just under 40 vendors, I think, for Florida this year. So it's quite a bit of ribbons that we would have gotten. But we highly suggest, like any con, you can bring your own ribbons and you can swap them and share them. I wish I had my Dragon Con ones I just got. I got a ton from LeakyCon, but it's so fun. I've had some printed off myself and I go and I like swap them. So it's a lot of fun. I feel like I should know this. Who is this? Oh, my phone's lagging. If you are a vendor who's asking if I give you your stamp, yes, I will give you your stamp. We're working on that right now. Oh, it's Jenna. Hi, Jenna. But yes, we will be giving all the vendors their stamps for you. So, yeah, that's again more to come. We got 2 months, right? Okay. So that was one of the other things I wanted to talk about. I think on the next one, we'll do advice for the newbies. As we get closer, it's always good to say, hey, what are all the veterans suggest the newbies do or look out for and things like that. And then, okay, so we talked Patreon. Oh my gosh. How about volunteers? Is the question, do we need volunteers? Okay, so volunteers, we have the volunteer application still up on the website, and we're going to leave that open until for like another week or two. And in the next 3 to 4 weeks, we will be reaching out to volunteers to talk about what assignments, if you're still interested in being a volunteer, what assignments that are available that we think you would fit into and things like that. And we'll explain to you what the benefits are and all that fun stuff. So yes, we're of course always looking for volunteers. We're changing the system how we have it this year compared to last year. We think it's going to work out a lot better and we think it's going to be a lot more fun. So yeah, we're more than happy to take volunteers. That is up on the website under the Get Involved tab. Yes, I would love to have Matt volunteer. He can come hang out. And we have a huge military family too. So and lots of vets. So he'll fit right in with all the guys. Oh, thank you, Cherish. Cherish put up the link. This link actually has a lot of applications in it. It's got the vendor application, which is still open for Texas and Tennessee. It's got the teacher application, which is open currently just for Tennessee. The volunteer application, the fashion show application will be closing. We were going to do it like 2 weeks before, but we might do it 3 weeks. It's coming up really quick that we need y'all to put in your fashion show information so that we can make sure we have the proper roster put together and all that. So if you plan on walking in the fashion show, it does not have to be a clothing based item. It can be a bag, it can be a quilt, it can be an accessory, literally whatever. It's as long as you've made it, please fill in that. And it is a competition. We do give out prizes. Every category, there's a winner in each category, and then there's an overall winner. And, sometimes we do a runner up too. Why not? So there's prizes, and the prizes are so good this year. So good. I'm super thrilled. But yes, so you check out all the different applications and see how you can be involved or be more involved. Okay. So one thing I wanted to sneak peek. So next week, we're probably going to have a wine and chat first. We're going to do a double vendor spotlight. But one of the vendors is going to be Natural Nerd Crafts. And so I got excited because this came in the mail just the other day and I wanted to share it with y'all because she's going to talk about it more next week, but I wanted to sneak peek it. She came out with a new product. She sells fabrics and hardware that are really cool. And, but she came out with a new product because I think many of us, I say us as if I'm doing it too, but go to shows like whether you're a small business who is a vendor of So Magical or you're a vendor and you go to craft fairs and you sell things. A lot of us have businesses related to us being crafty, right? Or we're doing something related to our craft and selling it, making money. So she came up with this idea, which is the Crafty Business Planner. I just think it's so cool. It's hard because we all know we drop crap. So So that's her company. So we're gonna. I wanted to sneak peek it and show it to y'all. But do you see all these tabs? Can I show it to you? So many cool things on here. Here, I'll show it like this. But there's a pre-order section, y'all. How many people have forgotten about their dang pre-orders? So lots of really cool things in here. Events, reference. I really like the events category because it has like a checklist of things to remember to bring, but it also tells you like what you paid, right? Your expenses, so many really cool things. And then it's got a reflection page. So you can remember like, did I make money? Was it good? Was it the right demographic? I think that's a really smart thing and really thoughtful thing to have in there. But I want to sneak peek that. So she's going to be on next week. We're going to try to have wine and chats almost every week. There's a couple weeks where I can't. I'll be out in Texas in a couple weeks for a lot of reasons. A couple of which are the More You Know workshop is out there. She's doing another one, so I'm going to help out Lauren while I'm out there. I will be out there for a Gaylord Texan meeting, and also there's an event out there called Impressions Expo. If anybody's into garment making, they have DTF printers, DTG, direct to film, direct to garment, white toner, embroidery machines, like industrial ones. So it's meant more for small businesses and things like that, but it's really, really neat. Funny, Lisa. I can wine and chat from Texas. I don't know. I have to see what I'm doing Friday night to see if I can swing a Friday night. I don't know. What are we doing Friday night? Oh no. I'll go talk to Cherish. She'll remind me what my schedule is while I'm out there. I can't keep up anymore. Oh, shoot. This was the other thing. I don't know if Natural Nerd's going to be selling these or if it was just included, but it was really cool. It's a sticker. I don't want to peel it, but it's a sticker, and this is for industrial machines, and it says, last time I changed needle, bobbin area, changed oil. I thought that was really smart. Like, you put your oil sticker in your window of your car. Smart. One last thing, I wanted a sneak peek because I'm really, really excited about this. I know everybody's been posting about it, and I'm like behind the curve, of course. Oh, she is selling them, and they're dry erase. Thank you. But there are stickers too, right? Okay, I can stick them. Yeah, it's dry erase. You can feel it. Yes, it's a sticker. Okay. Yes, it sticks. It sticks. It's dry erase. Thank you. But yeah, it's super nifty. Had a professional service. You know what? I need that for all my machines. But she has them for industrial and commercial machines, which I think is really smart because you have to do different things. Like changing my oil on my machine. Couldn't tell you the last time I did that. And the stickers are safe for computer machines. Okay, cool. They're sticky stickies. Yes, they will be for sale. Love it. The black is fabulous. Easy to find under all the projects or fabric. I agree. Yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, I'm a planner myself, and I like to have something written down. Jenna, do you want to remind me how much you're going to be opening? She's opening these for sale. Again, I know she's going to talk about it more next week. I want to sneak peek it. She's going to drop them for sale starting Expo. So November 4th. She's in the vendor hall too, so you only get to hang out with her on the 5th and the 6th, Saturday and Sunday. But she's starting to sell these, I think, both online and in person, starting the 4th. But yeah, if you want to drop the info on price, I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. I apologize. Okay, here you go. Retail will be $50, but they'll be only $35. That's me. Okay, that's a steal. Y'all are going to have to get some. And yes, there's 2 types of stickers, both industrial and domestic. Teresa wants to know, can you pre-order them? Be still my heart. Yeah, that's a great price. We're going into wine and chat next week. Look at that. But definitely follow her. She's got a Facebook group and an Instagram. Lots of good picks and stuff coming on there. Okay. Ooh, I'm going over tonight. Oh, thank you, Cherish. Cherish put up the groups for Natural Nerd. Okay. The other one I want to talk about. So, okay, here you go. She says, so no pre-order. I will have 250 with me at the show and 250 online. There you go. I mean, let's get them to sell out, y'all. Mojo Sews. As we all know, she's having a little baby, and so she can't make it. She wanted to come to Florida this year. She was very excited. She was going to come, and she's like, I can't come. I'm like, well, I think having a baby is a little bit more important, so let's do that first. But she has goodies for the VIP welcome bags. If y'all saw, she dropped. She has her own edge coat now. That I believe she hand mixes herself. There we go. Leather edge paint. This one is the metallic mint. Tell me that's not SME colors right there. SME. And like mixed with this one. Oh my gosh. So this is the metallic purple. It doesn't do it justice. A bunch of the other bag makers, I think Lynn's Handmade, Tammy from Left and Warp, Soulful. A ton of them have been posting videos and doing like lives with these and different things where they really show how gorgeous these are. I mean, the camera doesn't do it justice. There's a metallic blue, and then there's a metallic silver. And of course, I can't find my edge coating tool because I was like, oh, I'll do like a live demo or something. Can't find my tool. I gotta pick up another one from Tandy. And these are the glow in the dark. This is the glow in the dark orange. Again, the glow on these are amazing. And these are thicker, I would say, than Ghirardini and Angelus. I personally have used Angelus in the past. This is the glow in the dark blue. That one's pretty too. And then lastly, glow in the dark purple. I mean, tell me, SME colors, people. Actually, they're like so many business colors. Salty Sews colors have purple and blue in it. You know, we're all in the same wavelength over here. But yeah, so each VIP bag is gonna get one jar. So people ask, what is the perk of being VIP? Not only do you get a VIP shirt, you get an upgraded welcome bag with goodies like this in it. That's what the perk is. So if I think there is like less than a handful of Texas VIPs left, just FYI, throwing that out there. And then, I mean, Florida's been sold out for a while. So when Tennessee drops, there will be VIP Plus and VIP. Lynn's Handmade used multiple colors on one project. Ooh, that's smart. She's very good at mixing paints and things like that. Yeah, she's super generous. Oh, Kathy. Wait, you're not going to be VIP? I thought you're getting VIP. My bad. That's okay. There's always next year. I mean, then Mojo will be in person. Oh, Kathy's VIP for Texas. Oops. Okay, so that was Mojo Sews. And then, all right, one more thing. Kathy from Said has already shared this, but I want to reshare it because I'm excited about it. So this was an awesome project that Kathy came up with, and we kind of brainstormed together, but she did like all the execution. It's amazing. So if you're in the Steffi classes, you might end up with this. Look at this zipper tape that matches our bubbles fabric, y'all. So she's running it in, I'm going backwards here. This is like the dark rainbow, which is my favorite. Because I'm like Salty. I like the dark things. I do like the rainbow, but you give me dark rainbow, I'm here for that. This one blends in. It's like the teeth is the same as the rest of it. Like it just blends in, which is really neat. And then there's I think it's silver. Yeah, really cool. And to match that, she ran zipper pulls, and these will be available in her booth as well at So Magical. Can you see that? Like that, it's glittering. There you go. It's a So Magical zipper pull, and it's like a good size. It's two-sided. logo on both sides. And it's like, it's not too heavy, but it's like a good size to actually pull. So she's got the rainbow, the silver, and the matte black. Matte nickel? Nickel? Sure. That color. I am never good at this. Yes, it's amazing. Yeah, the VIP is always like the way to go. The zipper tape must have. I know. I'm so excited. She's going to have it for sale. So if you get any of our fabric, and this goes really well with both the white bubble, the black bubble with the logo, and the black bubble coordinate. I haven't put it against the hibiscus yet, but I bet it would match. It's pretty. Oh, with the duckies. Oh, the duckies. Gunmetal equals black. Yes, we're going to go with that. Well, Kathy also has like matte black. She has so many colors of our hardware. I bought like green from her, red, purple. I don't know. And I'm like, because I got all the golf cart pulls and I literally bought every color she had thinking she was going to run out. She didn't. Yes, the zipper tape. Oh, okay. I mean, there's a couple people who have, Teresa, they have the zipper pull, the zipper jigs. And I think a few of them have the tool at Sew Magical or will potentially be coming out with it. So, yeah, I mean, I can do it by hand, but that's because back when I was doing it, they didn't have cool tools to use. Oh, here's the group. Thank you. So yeah, go follow them. Oh, and this is another really cool thing. I don't know if Lauren wants me to share this or not, but we're here. These will also be in not just like the Steffi bag class, but in a few classes, I believe, because she was amazing. But like, look how cute these little woven tags are. Handmade at Sew Magical. They are woven labels, double-sided. But they're just so stinking cute. So, yes. Yeah, I think Lauren's coming out with a jig. I don't know if she's going to have it at Sew Magical or not. I don't know who's bringing a jig to Sew Magical, but I know a lot of folks are coming up with different ideas out there. Oh, Lisa from Dragon Girl has the zipper jig as well. So did Ray. Yes, I know the tags. I know, aren't they so good? I don't know. Lauren's not selling these. They were exclusive for the teachers to use into some of the class kits. So she did that as a sponsor, which is really cool. I love when everybody's helping each other out and between all our teachers and our community. So, yep. That was all I had for now. I mean, I had a couple more things, but we're almost at an hour 40. So, ka-ching all weekend. Save your money, peeps. Yeah, there's a lot. But it's gonna be so much fun. I'll finish this up real quick. Anybody have any questions, like burning questions that they needed answered? I know I've got quite a few messages in my personal messages that I still need to answer. I will say, just with the growth that we've had and the amount of people that are around now, we do ask that while I love answering everybody as much as I can, we do have a team now. We have Amazing Cherish who answers a ton of the emails. And Suzanne's working all the meetups and exchange items. And we just, so many amazing folks working in the background. So we ask, instead of personal messaging me, please send an email to support@sewmagicalexpo.com, and we'll work on getting your questions answered as fast as possible. But that way it's not just all filtering to me and I accidentally don't see it, because I get a lot of them and sometimes they get buried. And yes, here is the email. If you need that, you can also just click contact us on the website, and it goes to that same email address as well if you need a quick and easy way. Yes, Lisa from Dragon Girl. She's one of our vendors and teachers. She has the zipper jigs as well. Eat cereal for every meal. I feel like cereal has gotten expensive lately. No, just me. Okay. I don't see any questions coming in. So I will say good night, y'all, and I will be back on here next Friday with at least Natural Nerd and potentially one more vendor / teacher. And we'll hang out again real soon. So everybody have a great weekend. Toodles.